Yeah, Steve, so your achievements and your records in gymnastics kind of speak for themselves. But when it comes to gymnastics, when did you first kind of realize you had a passion for the sport? Tell me a little bit of that.
Yeah, well, for as long as I can remember, I was always into body movement, balance, and also agility. As a youngster growing up in Grangemouth in Scotland, I could run fast, I could climb very high, and you could probably say that I was very acrobatic. According to my mum, I was very hyperactive. I used to sit at home and dream about the feeling of flying through the air and balancing and more or less, you know, being an artist with my body movement. So that's I just really loved the thrill that the gymnastic movement gave me as a youngster. So a friend of my mum's had to find a way. She mentioned to my mum there was a local gymnastic club in the town. So I was grateful to join the club, learn the skills, and that was it. That was the very beginnings of being a gymnast.
Excellent. It's a really good story. And your determination your determination to succeed after getting knocked down so many times and going through so much adversity as an athlete in your first few tournaments representing Scotland and Great Britain is obviously a renowned story, especially up here in Scotland. But have you got any advice for any young athletes out there who are maybe going through those kind of dark times, who are struggling, up against the wall, to kind of get back up again and work hard and keep trying to achieve those goals that they've set?
Yeah, absolutely, Ross. You know, everybody goes through these tough and challenging times when you want to give up and you want to stay in bed, and you know you've got to find that purpose. I think that's one of the things that I would advise to any young athletes or anybody out there struggling with these things. Find purpose. You know what gets you out of bed in the morning. So if you can find that purpose, that motivation that drives you, then I think that's something that is going to really help you to get to these great things that you're capable of. For me, it was, you know, I always knew that I was more than I was achieving. When I failed, I wasn't really satisfied with how I was doing. I know that when they say you fail, you should use it as a tool just to gauge how well you're doing. But every time that I failed at the Commonwealth Games, I knew that I could do better. I knew that I had to stay committed to my goal. And I knew that I could, you know, if I make a small change, maybe I'm going to get a new result. So I think being organized, staying committed to your goal, and ultimately believing in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then nobody's really going to believe in you. And it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of time. But if you can really focus on these things, then you can get to where you ultimately want to be.
Yeah, very good advice. Thank you very much. And finally, Steve, you're in your next chapter in your life, you found a passion for philanthropy and kind of giving back to the community, a little bit of coaching as well, I know. Tell me a little about what you're up to and what you're looking to give back in this next chapter in your life.
Yes, Ross, I've been very blessed in my life. I've had so many incredible experiences traveling the world as a young athlete, you know, 5 Commonwealth Games and 2 World Championships. So these experiences, post-sport, I've put into business and also into one of the things that's very dear to me, which is philanthropy. With Sports Tech Global Conference 2021, philanthropy is really at the heart of everything that we do. You know, people say it's about giving back, but I like to think of it as paying forward all the amazing things that I've been gifted with in my life, the time that people have invested into me, the effort, the energy, the guidance, the direction that I've had to seek in my journey. So I like to pay that forward now to whoever I can, whether it's an organization or a charity that we're working with. Through Sports Tech, we're very blessed to be working with you know, 7 or 8 amazing charities throughout the UK. Our ultimate goal is to raise £1 million, raise £1 million for which is going to be distributed between these charities. So 1 million miles for £1 million is our slogan, and through Sports Tech we do hope to do that. So it's about giving or paying forward your time, your energy, and also your commitment. So philanthropy is one of the things that I'm really passionate about post sport as well.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Steve, for joining us in the hot seat at Café 21. I wish you well, and I look forward to working with you.
Thank you so much, Ross.